All right, hey there. I'm just working on the trimming stand here, trying to clean it up a little bit, get the surface rust off of it. Most of it's coming off fairly easily. Now what I'm using here is using my rotary tool with a brass wire wheel on here. Brass won't actually take a lot of metal off, or any at all really. Because we're not trying to take any metal off, we're just trying to get the surface rust off, and then we'll treat it. You could start off doing it with sandpaper, but I tried that. It's taking forever, and I don't really want to sand on it. You just want to get the rust off. And if you're doing it with sandpaper, I've got some here. I've got up to, I've got 80 up to 600 grit. So naturally, you want to start off with fine as possible. If you're using sandpaper, you're not trying to, like I said, you're not trying to take any metal off. We're just trying to clean the surface rust off. And you can see we still got quite a bit left on there. I did wire the wheel this a little bit. And so I shouldn't have to say this, but when you're doing this, use your safety glasses, and don't exceed RPM for whatever the rating is for your wire wheel. This stuff will come off and stick in you pretty good. So if you got one that's already got a lot of bristles breaking off of it, get another one, because these things are really cheap. I think you can buy a pack of them for under $10 with all different sizes and shapes. You'll notice when you're using the brass, it'll actually start to polish it out. Let's get to this one back here a little bit here. And really, there ain't a whole lot to this. It's really kind of self-explanatory. You're just prepping the surface on it. And then when you're done doing this, you want to treat this with whatever. I typically put grease on here. And like I said, this thing was in storage for years after I had medical emergency, we'll just say that, and I couldn't do nothing, so it pretty much got packed in storage with nothing on it, or got cleaned, I guess, at some point. Anyway, whoever moved it just put it in storage with nothing on it. So we're just cleaning it up, moving stuff around in here, and this really needed to be done before it rusted anymore. Let me flip this thing over a little bit. Get the rest of the surfaces on here. Oh yeah, that's pretty rough right there. All right, let's pull our taper out of here and see if we can clean it up a little bit. It's looking pretty ugly over here. Okay, let's hit it with some 600 here. All right, let's lube this thing down some. Now, I'm not using a penetrating lubricant. I'm using chain and cable lube. It sticks a little bit better, lasts longer, and then we'll end up greasing it over top of that. We're just trying to coat all the surfaces here, keep it from rusting. Like I said, we'll do a grease layer on here as well once we're completely done with it. I'm missing a piece up here that basically is the same as this, but goes in this side over here. And this is a screw in right here on this side. So if you're doing a wheel, you stick the wheel up in there and you can just turn this to lock into the wheel. But I'm missing one piece and that I've seen in a box somewhere in here. But we're just going to give it a good coat of lube everywhere and grease it, and we'll put it up, and that'll be it for now until we go to use it.